Hello everyone, I'm Olivia from Olivia's Beauty, and today I'm going to be teaching you a quick 10-minute tutorial on how to create a natural makeup everyday look. So I'm going to start by using the True Match L'Oreal concealer. And I'm just going to place that just under the eyebrow, just to carve out the brow and to use as a base for my eyeshadow. So I just carve out and then a quick base. Then I'm just going to use a Real Techniques brush. And then I'm just going to blend that in, and I find that it just makes the eyeshadow stay on longer and sit nicer, so you just got to blend that out. I like to go over the top as well, and I find that when you do your brows it just gives it a more of a crisp look. I like to pat down as well, as I find that that stays on longer, and go in between the brows just so it's nice and blended. And then again, different eye. Down again, making sure there's no harsh lines. So then I'm just going to get my eyeshadow palette, which I'm using a Revolution one, and I'm just going to literally do a nice everyday smoky natural look. I'm going to start off just by raising the eyebrow. I like to start high. I know other beauticians or makeup artists, they like to start low, but I guess it's just down to preference. And I like to go in circle motions, as I find out that blends out really lovely, and then bring it in to the corner. Then I'm just going to go in with a darker shade, just a brown, and go just underneath where you placed that other colour. I'm using, again, another Real Technique brush. And then what I like to go back and get that first colour and just blend them in together. So you get no harsh lines, and it's lovely. Perfect. And again, just repeat this on the other eye. Now, my next step, what I like to do quickly, I use a Benefit Gimme Brow, especially in the morning if you've got a school run, you've got to get to your meeting, you've got to get to work, not got a lot of time to fill in your brows. I just like to go over with this, as I find it gives me a nice crisp look without actually needing to fill in your brows. And again, repeat on the other side. So next up, as it's only just a quick fix, I like to just go in with the foundation, and we're going to be using Avon True, and I'm just going to be using that by a MAC brush. And sometimes I find if you don't want to use the pump, it's a little bit on your cheeks. I just like to go in. I know it may look a little bit darker than natural skin, but we will blend it into the neck. Just keep blending that in. You don't want any harsh lines. And also, sometimes you'll find your neck is actually naturally browner than your face, or if you use fake tan. Perfect. Next, I want to go back in with the L'Oreal True Match. Pop on in. I just want to place this just under the eyes. I'm going to be using a Real Technique brush just for this. I like to dab it, and I like to go side to side. I don't like to do circular motions over the skin. And again, this is just the Real Techniques brush. If you ever get any excess fluff hair, the best is to use a spoolie, and just I find if you brush that off, it doesn't damage the makeup that you've already done. Right, the next step I like to use is just a Chanel powder, and this is just to set the concealer that you've just done, so it lasts that extra bit longer. And just place that under, well, I like to place it under the eyes, but you can place it on your foundation if you want. Right, next up I'm going to be using the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, which I'm sure most of you know about because it's so popular. I'm just going to go into them cheekbones, not on the cheekbone, just like a bit lower than the cheekbone, just to give you that contoured look. And then with that, I just like to go around the forehead and give that a good blend. And then I like to go down, like an E shape, so you go around, you start on the forehead and And then you go down to the jawline to give you that crisp effect, and then back up. And make sure it's just all blended out. And again, just on the other side, just below the cheekbone. That's where I like to start. And with this, you can build it up to your desired look, but we just want that everyday quick look. That's a bit effortless, but still lovely. So remember again, the E shape, just repeat it, but just obviously go on the opposite side of your face. Right, next is blush. I'm going to be going again with a Chanel brush. This time I'm going to be using a Morphe brush, and I'll put these in the link below if any of you are interested. Just like to go on the apple of the cheek. Nothing too heavy, but just something nice so it complements your skin. Again, if you find that you need to blend it a little bit more, just go back in with that contour, just so there's no harsh lines. I like to go over it slightly, just so it's blended in very nice. This is an extra step if you want to do, if you've got time. I just like to go a little bit of the burnt orange colour just underneath that lash line, just so it makes your eyelashes pop, or your eyes pop. And again, doesn't have to go heavy, you can skip this bit if you haven't got time, but it's just a bit of extra. Next up, I'm going to be using a black kohl eyeliner, and then just pull down and just go over. So nothing too crazy, you can go a bit dark, which I may do. Again, obviously, but if you're going on a night out, then you can go that bit deeper, but we're just going to go something to open up the eyes. But it does give that little effect, and what I like to do, look at the corner for me, just put a tiny bit here, just to create that cat eye, but without the flick. Right, so for the next step, I know it's very quick, basic. I've just got a lip gloss from Victoria's Secret, and sometimes I don't use a brush to apply it, I just like to use the end of my finger. And I just like to go over it. So it's nothing too heavy, nothing too crazy. It just gives that nice effect. Now once you've completed that, I like to go in with mascara last. Some people like to have either individual eyelashes, or some people like to use strip lashes, but if you don't have that, best way, just grab a mascara of your choice, just quickly apply it. My model here, got lovely, lovely long eyelashes, so they really work well. As I say, you can go really heavy if you're going on a night out or you've got a meeting. Now I'm going to go back in with that Hoola bronzer quickly, just as I like to be a little bit bronzed. I'll just go around the forehead, the cheeks, the contour, that's fine. And I like to blend it into the hairline, so I find even if you're blonde, as long as it's not too dark, then you're fine. And I just like to push in like a dabbing motion just in the forehead, and then with the other side just quickly blend that in. And that's it guys, there you have it. That is my 10-minute quick tutorial on how I do my makeup. If you have enjoyed this video, please subscribe. If you have any questions, please comment below and I'll get back to you. Give it a thumbs up, and thank you for watching.